YouTube, how the fudge you doing? It's Brandon Swims, and today we are back with another video. This one is a Q&A video composed of the questions I got asked on Twitter, and then I'm going to answer a couple that I got asked on Facebook. So we're just going to get right into this. A lot of people submitted multiple ones, and I'm going to try to answer as many people's questions as I can. So the first question that we're going to answer is, what are you looking forward to the most in 2019? And I think the thing that I'm looking forward to the most in 2019 is I want to see how I grow as a content creator and as a streamer. Many of you know, Exodiac just launched the other day on the 2nd, my first day back to streaming for the new year. And we launched, and now it's in full force. There's a community Discord going. So I'm really interested to see how my following and how my content and everything kind of comes up and improves, because we've got a great team of people that edit, we've got graphics people, we've got it all. So I'm really interested to see how all that works out. The next question that Terry asked me was, what was my best moment of 2018? I think there's two best moments of 2018. The first one is that, I started streaming and I saw so much success in streaming from the start. So that was really, really cool to me. And I think another best moment for me was meeting Brittany and our relationship starting. She's been an amazing girl to me throughout our entire relationship, and then we've really grown as a couple. She actually now moved in with me, for those of you who don't know. So I'm really proud that I met her and we started our relationship. Jordan asked me, what is my favorite thing about living in Ohio? I know this one is like pulling teeth. That is actually a good question. Ohio sucks a lot. The weather sucks. The people suck. Not all of them, most of them though. But I think my favorite thing about living here is I love hockey, and the ability to just be able to drive right up the road, right by where I work, and go to a hockey game is really cool to me. I really enjoy that. I think that's one of the best things about Ohio is all the different sports and how close they really are to where I live. Because I can go to an Ohio State football game if I wanted to, a basketball game. I could drive to Cleveland or Cincinnati for a Bengals or a Browns game. So there's really there's a lot to do sports-wise, and I really enjoyed that. The next question that Terry asked was ramen or soba. I'm going to be honest, Terry. I've never had soba, so we probably do need to change that. So my answer here is going to be ramen, which we'll get on Monday, and I'm looking forward to getting that with you on Monday. Jordan asked me, do you use beard oils? If so, which ones? I actually do use beard oil, and I just actually switched. There's a company called Live Bearded that my uncle buys all of his beard products from, and he actually got me a care package from them, like a little package. It's about this big, and it came with conditioner, beard oil, and beard butter. And beard butter is like a deep conditioning butter that you use on your beard. You take it, you rub it in your palm, and you rub it in, and it makes your beard really smooth. I really, really like it. The one that I got is called the Wingman. It's a vanilla, clove, and citrus blend, I believe. I really, really like it. Brittany likes it too. She says that it smells really nice, and she's like, "Ooh, you smell nice." So it's definitely a good one. I like the way it smells too. The next question that Jordan asked was favorite Baker Mayfield moment this season. That's a tough one. Baker had a lot of good moments this season, and I think my favorite moment that he's had this year was just during the Cincinnati game. Both of them, actually. The first game, he handed the ball to Hugh Jackson and was like, here you go. But this most recent one on the scoring drive, which put away the game for them, he marched down the field and just stared at Baker. Or Baker stared at Hugh. And I thought that was a really good moment, because he's basically like, look what we're doing now that we are under different leadership, and, people are actually listening to what we want. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm going to say, I'm going to say a lot of wood. By a lot of wood, I mean probably, he could probably make a house out of all the wood that he could chuck. Terry asked me, favorite Vine of all time. My favorite Vine of all time Um, I really don't know, Terry. I like a lot of vines. I really like that little kid, Gavin. He's one of my favorites. So probably the one where he's playing with the lizard, and Nick Mastodon asks where the lizard is. He's like, "Where's the lizard?" And it's like on his head, and he's just like, excuse me. Alexis asked me, "What is your favorite One Direction song?" Ooh boy, my favorite One Direction song. You know, I really liked Night Changes. I think Night Changes is probably my most listened to song by them. Or Steal My Girl is really good. There's another one I listen to quite often, and I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it's off of 4. I can tell you that much. Monica asked, "Go Bills?" You know what? Go Bills, Monica. But most importantly, go Browns and go Lions. But the Bills are cool too. I don't hate them. Name someone you hate and make sure you spell my name right. I hate Cherry. Cherry. I don't actually hate Cherry. Cherry's a great person. She's made all of my emotes, which on Twitch, if you subbed, you'll notice we got a new one. It's Beardboi. And I'm a weeb, so she made that. And I didn't know. It was a surprise to me. It came out the other day. And I really like it. Monica asks, "What's my dabs per second?" Is there a can I get a timer? Whoop. I clicked out of my tweet. Let's get back in there. I don't know. Actually, let's find out. I think it's probably one dab per second. I think those are rookie numbers. Alrighty, we are going to go to stopwatch, and however many that was. That's how many I can do. I think that was like 5. So 5 dabs per second, which means that in 60 seconds I could dab 300 times. That's impressive. Cherry asked me, "Do you believe everything happens for a reason, even if the outcomes are less than favorable?" Sorry, reading is very hard for me to do. Yeah, Cherry, I do believe everything happens for a reason. I'm pretty religious. I believe in God, so I think that everything that happens for a reason. And even if we don't understand that reason, it still happened for a reason. Things can happen that aren't favorable, but I think that with things that happen in our life, we actually learn a lot when they happen. Is the dress black and blue or white and gold? I saw black and blue, but then after looking at it again, I saw white and gold, Luis. What is your favorite cartoon show, and why is it Avatar: The Last Airbender? Well, Cherry, my favorite cartoon show is not Avatar the Airbender. My favorite cartoon show is actually Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Z. Haven't watched all of Avatar, so it can't be my favorite show. Monica asks, "Is RJ a trap?" Yes, RJ is a trap. RJ, if you watch this, I love you and I miss you. Come home. Please. We all miss you. Cherry asked, "Do you have any personal conspiracies about anything?" One of the conspiracies that I have, I know other people also have this, is, those ancestry like spit tubes that people can spit in and then send them away, and then they get their ancestry results back. I 100% think that the government probably stores that and could probably pin a murder on us. So, who knows what's going to happen, but that's one of them that I have. I don't think I have really any others. Yanni or Laurel? I heard Laurel, Brittany said Yanny, I'm pretty sure. A lot of people said Yanny. Cherry asked, can we get the full story of how you and Britt met? Thanks. It's not that complicated. I was going to save this for its own video. But Brittany and I met earlier this year. Well, not this year. Last year. We met in February. Her and I had a mutual friend. And the mutual friend knew that we were both single. So they told me about Brittany and Brittany told me about Brittany and Brittany about me. That sounded wrong coming out. That's why I stopped myself. And Brittany had found out about me, and like within a week, I started dating somebody else, and that relationship lasted until about February of 2018. But then Brittany and I finally met after that relationship ended, and we had our first date. We saw Black Panther. And I think I had my Black Panther tattoo before her and I went on that date. And then we went on that date. And we've been together ever since. The favorite Vine of all time came back up. How many eggs can I hold in my hands? I wish I had eggs to demonstrate. These are about the size of eggs, right? I could... Let me demonstrate with tiny baby hands. I think I could probably, if the eggs all stacked like these do, I could probably fit 5 eggs in both hands. Just cup them like this. Gabs asked, who is my best mod? It's you, BB. You are my best mod, and nobody will ever take that away from you. Brittany asked me, will you marry me? The answer to that question is yes. I would love to marry you. Monica asked, when will you be posting a Sims 4 building tutorial? Monica, I think for the sake of everybody's sanity, it's best if we don't do that. Because people would have a brain aneurysm, and I may be charged with their murder. Would you fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? I feel like 100 duck-sized horses wouldn't be awful. There's 100 of them. And ducks aren't too bad. I don't think them kicking would hurt that bad, but 1 horse-sized duck might be awful. What's the worst trouble you've ever gotten yourself into? The worst trouble I've ever gotten myself into? So, back in high school, my parents and my sister went on vacation. And I thought it would be cool if I drove my mom's car around while my parents and my sister were on vacation. Well, what I did was took the car, drove it to my best friend's house, and then I went to leave in the morning to go back to my house. And I backed into his mom's car from the driver's side all the way down to the passenger side and left a big mark. I then proceeded to leave, go back home, get what I needed, and then came back. That was one of the worst moments of my entire high school career. If I had the chance to go back to school and start over, would I still go to school for the same thing? So when I started off going to school, Cherry, and everyone else, I wasn't going to school for IT. I was going to school to be an education teacher for middle school science and social studies. So I would go back to school for what I graduated with now, what I ended up going to school for. If I had to give up streaming for something else, what would it be? If I had to give up streaming for anything else, I would pursue IT full time. Just because I love my IT job and I love streaming. So if I couldn't do streaming, I would just try to focus full time on IT and going throughout the ranks there. Will I ever buy your hoodie? I am buying your hoodie this month. When I get paid, I am buying your hoodie. I promise. Terry asked, fuck, marry, kill. Britt, Alexis, Terry. Well, Terry, you're getting boned. Britt, you're getting married. And Alexis, I'm very, very sorry. But you gotta You're getting killed. Terry asked, what's 9 plus 10? 21. What is your weapon of choice and in the apocalypse, the zombie apocalypse? My weapon of choice in the zombie apocalypse. Can I get the ray gun? Because I'd choose the ray gun. But if I can't choose the ray gun, I would want a machete like Michonne, or the katanas like Michonne on The Walking Dead has. Brennan asked, if your mom got bit by a poisonous snake on the bosoms, would you suck the venom out? I love my mother, but I think she's going to have to die from that snake bite because I'm not sucking my own mother's ass. Unfortunately. Jordan asked me, when am I coming to Detroit? Hopefully sometime this year, Jordan. What are the top 3 games I could play forever? As of right now, Terry, I could probably play, if we can go like expansion-wise, any Call of Duty. Like, probably Call of Duty. I could probably play Dark Souls forever. And, probably Assassin's Creed as well. I feel like those are 3 game series or games I could play forever. What would you tell yourself from 5 years ago? What do you want to tell yourself 5 years from now? If I had to tell myself something when I was 18, it would be don't rush into things. Because when I was 18, I rushed into school and rushed in there and had no idea what I wanted to do. Well, I knew what I thought I wanted to do, but that wasn't actually what I wanted to do. So I would tell myself, slow down, enjoy life, focus on school, but don't focus too much on trying to figure out what you want to do. Give it time, take your generals, kind of explore everything the university has. Something I want to tell myself 5 years from now is that I'm glad that I didn't stop, grinding YouTube and grinding on Twitch, and that I kept pushing myself to become better and better as a person, as a streamer, as a content creator. That I really, I never gave up, and I still need to never give up. Terry asked, how many holes are in straw? There is 2 holes. You would think there is 2 holes in a straw. There's only 1 hole in a straw with 2 openings. Is there any advice you've learned recently that you'd like to share with everyone else? One of the pieces of advice that I want to give to everyone is don't give up on your dreams. I don't care how unrealistic people may say they are. If you want to do something, go out and do it. Don't let people tell you, hey, you can't do that. Yeah, or you'll never be good enough to do that. Keep pushing yourself until you can do it. There's no reason to ever give up on anything. Well, there's reasons, but they're not very good reasons. Unless you physically can't do what you're trying to do, don't give up on it. What's my hype song? My hype song currently is either Sicko Mode or Mo Bamba. I know how cliche that sounds, and I sound just like that kid from the meme. Sicko Mode or Mo Bamba? Why not both? Harry asked me my favorite food. My favorite food is probably either smoked sausage and potatoes or pizza. I love pizza and I love smoked sausage and potatoes. If I had to eat both of them for the rest of my life, 100% content in doing that. Kyle asked me, can we make out? We can make out, Kyle. Now, there are 2 questions I want to answer from Facebook that I got asked. The first one was asked by Josh. He asked me if I could stream, if there was any games I was looking forward to streaming here in the next year. The answer to that question is yes. I'm looking forward to whatever Call of Duty comes out this year. I kind of want to stream Jump Force if I end up getting it. There's another game that's coming out that looks really good, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, I may get Kingdom Hearts 3 and stream it. I'm not sure. But those are a couple of games, and I'm looking forward to them coming out and possibly streaming them. Another question that I got asked on Facebook was, why is my beard game so strong? My beard game is so strong because I have very good genetics, Tyler. I'm assuming that's why my beard is so good. And then somebody else on Facebook asked me how I would prepare for the zombie apocalypse. And I don't know. I do not know how I would prepare for the apocalypse. I mean, I guess I would gather up all the perishable goods that I can before the apocalypse, because like vegetables, fruit, and stuff, because those last for a while. I would try to buy as much condensed milk as I can. Make sure I have water. Make sure I have enough fuel to get me somewhere where I could survive with others. I think that's about it. I don't have a crazy apocalypse plan, because that's really not one of the things I think about every day. But maybe eventually I'll have a better put together plan. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have made it this far, this is probably one of the longest videos we've done. That's just me sitting here and talking to you guys. So I want to let you guys know that starting on Monday, I'll be back live on Twitch again from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday. And then Saturdays may be a little bit different. We're probably going to have another YouTube video coming. That is the Twitch highlights clips of the week. I put all of the clips that I have from all my streams. I sent them over to my friend Belize, who's putting that together right now. I sent him the ones that I wanted in there and told him, pick whatever else you want to be in there. So hopefully that is up here soon. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.